So what is up guys, it's Firefly here. Today I will show you how to finish the Golden Kingdom event even as a free-to-play. This video won't have any cuts so you can see everything I did during the event. I will include timestamps below so you can easily find specific moments where I did or said something significant. Without further ado, let's begin. So let's start with the commanders and troops setup here. I'm going for Sun Tzu plus Ethelflaed in my main march for the maximum AoE damage I can give and put my strongest troops on them. And since I still have some troops remaining, I will also put Bjorn plus Pericles to tank up some damage. Starting on floor 1, it should be easy and we should be able to clear everything here with breeze. So open up all of the fogs and fight every guardians here to maximize our gain of gold and blessings. So for our first epic blessing choice, here is not exactly what I needed, so I will just choose this warrior aura that will increase my normal attack by 8% and reduce the target rage recovery speed by 30%. So now it's time for our first legendary blessing and I will choose the Conqueror here to gain an additional troop queue in this event. Saint's Scorch, which will increase my skill damage by 50%, isn't so bad either, so you can consider that if ever. So I cleared everything in the first floor and I will choose the blessing here instead of healing as my troops didn't receive that much damage, and I got Solar Shelter, which will reduce damage taken by my front row troops by 7%, and honestly that is a very good blessing to get, especially I am planning to go for the front row troops setup this time. On floor 2, it will be the same, it should be easy and we should clear everything here and maximize out our gold and blessing here. Lumen Elixir seems like a good blessing here, so I got it immediately. On recruiting new troops and commanders, we should choose the one that we want to invest our blessings to. So we got our next legendary blessing and I have to go to the fervent tactics here since I am going for the front row troops and it will benefit me the most by sustaining some of my troop units by healing every 20 seconds. And by the way, the 50% damage increase by AoE isn't that bad either since I have Sun Tzu plus Ethelflaed in my main mark and they can both benefit from it. And since I sustained some damage here, I'm going for the healing this time instead of the blessing. I want my troop as healthy as much as possible going forward for this event. So going into floor 3, we should still be okay and we can still clear it easily, so we should clear all of the fags and clear every guardian to maximize our gold and blessings again. So for our floor 3 legendary blessing, we are not going for back row, so Lightborn Litany is out of question. Warrior's Hammer ain't that bad, but we want skill rather than basic attack. And Warrior's Fury will grant us 1000 rage at the beginning of each battle, so it is the best here out of the 3. So you can see me getting the blessing here because my main march is still very healthy. And we got a shopping choice here in floor 4, and our main target here is the legendary armor plus the primitive bolt for sure, and maybe get some healing. So we got to floor 5 here and we should start to be careful here. But this is still fairly easy, just make sure to check your troops and items regularly. Again, into our legendary blessing choice, Universal seems to be the theme here, and shield that will absorb damage seems a very good choice to pair up with the other universal blessing by sustaining our troops. You can see me healing here because our marches got some damage there. Floor 6 will be the same as floor 5, we should be careful but we can still clear everything here fairly easily. So you can see me use a relic here on the Guardian boss that will make the enemy troop do 45% less damage to my troops. So we can easily beat the boss while getting our troops healthy by not taking that much damage. And finally, we got a legendary blessing that will benefit our front row troops again by reducing damage taken by 15%. We should be able to sustain more damage here for sure. I got the blessing here instead of healing because our main march seems to be very healthy right now. Floor 7 will be the same as floor 5 and 6. This should still be fairly easy and we should be able to clear everything here. I will be using the same relic here on floor 7 boss so I can get my troops alive after. I got the Festival of the Sun here since we are still on floor 7 and there is still more shop that we can do, and getting it on floor 9 or above should reduce its value by a lot, and the same as if you can get it on floor 1 and 3, we will get the most out of it. So I got 2 healers hut here. I will heal once and get the blessings for the next one. So going to floor 8, and there is another shopping here. I will buy the 2 heals and 1 bolt, and that's generally a good shop. Floor 9 is where we go very careful and check our troops and relic very often. Our troops are still very healthy here, so we will go for a full clear and get as much gold and blessing as possible, since we still got our shopping in floor 12. So the legendary blessing that we got on this floor is a front row buff again. So our front row troops should be very strong now. Floor 10 will just be the same as floor 9, clear everything while staying healthy. I used 2 bolts on the boss here and got its HP to 60%, and we should be able to beat him up fairly easily. Floor 11 have the arrow tower, and our priority should be to destroy it as soon as possible. As you can see, I used 2 bolts here again so I can bring down the boss HP to 50%, and we should be able to beat him up quite easily. I will try to clear everything here to get more golds and blessing for our last shopping in floor 12. So in floor 12, we will go for our last shopping. The secret market gives us very good items here. We got armors and bolt for the boss later. And you will see me get one first movement that I may or may not use later. I will buy it just in case because I have extra gold to spare. So our approach in floor 13 onwards will be different. Our priority is the arrow tower, break it as soon as possible. And we should go and kill the boss on this floor as soon as possible. We will use debuffs on the boss to make sure we can beat it while staying healthy on our troops. On floor 14, I will immediately use the item that will reveal the boss. And we will kill it immediately and use some debuffs and bolts to gain a little advantage. So I will clear some fogs here, but we won't be fighting anything anymore here and we will be moving to floor 15. On floor 15, I will immediately use the item that will reveal the boss location, and I will kill it immediately. With the help of the bolts and the debuff, we should be able to kill the boss here easily. And we are done with the Golden Kingdom event. Or so I thought. I didn't know that there is still this guy here in floor 16. This is kind of new to me and kind of did not expect it. But thankfully it's just a bonus boss that will grant me a bonus reward as long as I do the damage. I will grind for this, but for now that's it for this video. Just remember to go for the blessings that will maximize the other blessings or our main blessing. If you are going for an AoE approach, go and get every AoE blessings that you can. And do not get the single target buffs. Also, universal blessing that will help us sustain our troops here will be very helpful for our run. As you can see in this video, I'll try to go for as much as front row buffs so I can sustain my troops and finish the event. Additionally, make sure to get the items that will help us kill the boss, especially the bolts and the one that debuffs them and the one that will heal us. Hope it helps you beat the Golden Kingdom event, and thank you for watching. See you for the next one.